We don't dislike the interstate that much that we'd go Highway 70 on. But it's kind of a scenic route. You know, I think the little town, Ashland City, that's a pretty town in there. Where you can see the river and see the cliff there on the other side of it. Pretty place. That's along Highway 70. Coming in there.
Pray for me and my family. We got some issues coming up that we can find DC.
Okay. We sure will. Thank you. We got Donald sitting back in the corner. Donald, you got a visitor with you there?
Yes, this is Brian. He's my neighbor. He's one of the occupants in the house that you raised up in.
Well, look at there. Well, great. Well, it's a nice house, I'll tell you. I slept in the bedroom with the bay windows. You know that one?
Oh, yeah.
That was my bedroom. And the piano was in my parents' bedroom across the hall. That's where the piano was, in the bedroom. Interesting place for a piano, I always thought.
It was better than my house. It was right beside the TV. That made me so mad. Couldn't watch TV.
Now we know what's wrong with you. Yeah. That explains a lot right there. Well, we've, I guess Tommy Wilson's team has been busy this week, built a ramp over at Carrie Killebrew and Martha's house. Carrie's having some health issues right now. They've diagnosed some cancer in his liver, and he's had a lot of swelling in his legs and ankles, and so he's had some neuropathy or something, difficult to get around, and actually fell one day a couple weeks ago, busted up his face, and he looks worse than he is, I think, because of things like that, but he needed a ramp for now and maybe the future too. And so I know Mike was there, Ricky Finney, me, and Ben Heron stopped and helped, and Don Cleek and Tommy and Mike have gotten so proficient at that. They're thinking about opening up a factory and making those things. And if you want to see a nice one, go by there. You can see it from the street. But well done, and I think it really was something that, it's a wonderful ministry. If you go and help work on one and complete it and see the gratefulness on the hearts of the people that you fix them for, you'll buy into that. It's really a wonderful thing. You know, that's where you see, I think, that working for the kingdom of God, the blessing is yours, you know, when you see the grateful hearts of the people that you help, and that's where your life becomes abundant, really, is helping others and doing things for them, I think. But that was a nice thing. Now he's got an infection right now down in the hospital in Jackson, so keep them in your prayers, but would think that that's a long road type situation, and so we'll be keeping them in our prayers, and I know they're appreciative of it. Robert sent me a request from Martin Jenkins, you know, who asked us to pray for his grandson Carson. I'm not sure what the issues are there, but he asked us to pray for Carson, so we should, I think, do that. But good to see everybody. Carol woke up this morning and announced to me that you're talking about the weather, Martha. She said there were snow flurries in the forecast for this morning. And so we opened up all the windows to look at that, and then it says it's going to be 70 later today. So, you know, that's weird. But the phone said it, snow flurries. Well, the last lesson in our unit is maturing faith. You know, whatever we've got is maturing. or matured. And so faith is one of those things that we hope we have a matured faith, or a faith that is maturing. Faith matures as we humbly obey God. And so the writer of our lesson was talking about our children and grandchildren getting their driver's licenses and driving. Have you seen that commercial where the guy's sitting there looking at his phone and his sweat's breaking out, and finally his daughter texts and says, "I made it. I'm in the dorm room." And he goes, it's just, so these things bother us, don't they? And our children driving. I'll never forget that Kate was going to go and take her driving test, and I said, I think I've heard that what they do, you have to drive down Linden Street and turn onto the 4-lane and turn like toward McKenzie. I said, that's a little trick right there. I said, now what you want to do, make sure everything's clear there now, Kate, and go on out there and go as fast as you can to that far right lane, get out of everybody's way. That's what I told her.
When I took my driver's test, I just went around the court square.
Was it the courthouse that we got there now, or was it that old one? It's just a joke. Yeah, that's all I did. I think that's all any of us did, was just drive around the courthouse. I guess that was, they weren't expecting too much of us. There weren't any